Today I'm going to give you 9 stats to let you know that 2018 Kyler Murray is better than 2005 Vince Young. And all that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
My name is Steamin'. Pow! Willie beamin', keep the ladies craving, and all my friends. If you can defeat me, what's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time. So today, gonna give you 9 stats for how I know 2018 Kyler Murray is better than 2005 Vince Young. And first, I need to preface this by saying, number one, I'm not mentioning Colt McCoy in this argument because who is Colt McCoy? A guy that didn't win a national championship. Kyler Murray has not won a Heisman Trophy. Well, you know who has won a Heisman Trophy? Baker Mayfield. 2017, Baker Mayfield, Heisman Trophy. That's our guy. 6-0 Savage. That's our guy. Speaking of which, I got these t-shirts for the folks who want to support Baker Mayfield as a Cleveland Brown. Shirts say, I'm just here for Baker, Cleveland. And if you would like one, there is a link in the description and in the comments below. This is a limited time offer. If you have ordered a shirt already, it is on its way. Also, while you're at it, I got this book. It's called Let It Bang. It's about my journey into gun culture. It's making a lot of waves, making a lot of news. It's not sports related. But back to Baker Mayfield. So there are 5 stats that the folks at OU dug up to show us how good Kyler Murray is. And all 5 of those stats have to do with how much better he is through his first 5 games of the season in 2018 compared to Baker Mayfield. Through 5 games, Kyler has a better passer rating, more total touchdowns, more yards per attempt, more yards per completion, and more rushing yards per game. That's the last guy that won the Heisman Trophy. But I'm sticking to Vince Young because I genuinely believe that Vince Young is the best quarterback to ever go to Texas. And if Texas fans don't believe that, give back the 2005 national championship. I'm sure USC would love to have it. And that's really the reason why I'm comparing Kyler Murray to Vince Young is because I like Heisman trophies. I love national championships. I would like to win a national championship 2018. And it's OU Texas Week, specifically Texas Hate Week if you're an OU fan, where the motto is beat Texas, as well as Texas sucks. And if you're a Longhorn fan and you're still here, think about why you're watching this video. So the first stat that I can look to say that Kyler Murray is a better quarterback than Vince Young was in his national championship year of 2005 is passer efficiency rating. Kyler Murray's passer efficiency rating through 5 games is 231. Vince Young's through 5 games, 160.76. That's good. It ain't Kyler Murray good. The next stat that I can point to is Kyler Murray's touchdowns. He has 21 through 5 games. You know how many Vince Young had? 12. So if we're just talking about scoring points, passing, and rushing, Kyler Murray has done nearly double the amount of work that Vince Young did through 5 games in 2005. The next stat that I can point to, that anybody can point to that did the math and did the homework, which was this guy, is Kyler Murray averages more passing yards per game. Kyler Murray passes for 292 yards per game on average, and this is taking into account playing basically just the first half of the Florida Atlantic game where he was 9 of 11 for 209 yards. Vince Young, on the other hand, averaged just 204 yards passing through the first 5 games of 2005. And I know folks want to bring up the fact that Vince Young was much more of a dual threat guy than Kyler Murray, which is not really true, but hold on to that thought because we're going to get there. The next stat that I can point to for why Kyler Murray is a better quarterback today than Vince Young was then is just purely taking care of the football. Kyler Murray has thrown 2 interceptions in 5 games. Longhorn quarterback Vince Young threw 4 in 5 games. Vince Young not taking care of the football. Kyler Murray is taking care of the football twice as much. Now this is where it gets really interesting in that Kyler Murray and Vince Young have the same number of pass attempts. Identical, 109 through the first 5 games of each of their seasons. Kyler Murray's for which he is a front runner to win the Heisman, and Oklahoma is still very much in the national championship conversation. And Vince Young, where he was a Heisman caliber quarterback who won a national championship. So hold on to that when I tell you that Vince Young passed for 1,021 yards through the first 5 games of 2005. It's pretty good. Like I said, 204 yards on average. Kyler Murray threw 1,460. Same number of attempts, way more yardage. And it gets better. Vince Young completed 62% of his passes through the first 5 games of 2005. Kyler Murray completed 70.6% of his passes. Now, this is the stat that I know that a lot of Texas fans have been holding out for, which is Vince Young's rush yards, because running that Texas spread, he'd be real good. 65 carries for 355 yards through the first 5 games of 2005, which is good enough for a 5.46 yard per carry average. It's not bad when you take into account sacks. Kyler Murray didn't have that many rushing yards. Also didn't have that many carries. 285 yards on 46 carries. But you know what? He averages more yards per carry. He averages 6.2 yards per carry. So Kyler Murray taking off with the ball is better than Vince Young taking off with the ball, which is the one argument that most Vince Young fans would want to make, which is that Vince Young is a better dual threat quarterback than Kyler Murray, and that ain't true either. And of course, my favorite stat, which is total yardage, which is what you really have to think about when you're taking into account a guy that can move with the football and runs as much as Vince Young or Kyler Murray did. Vince Young's total yardage through the first 5 games of 2005 was 1,376 yards. Not bad. It's actually pretty good. Kyler Murray has put together 1,745 yards from scrimmage in the first 5 games of the season. What I'm saying is it's not close. Kyler Murray in 2018 is far and away a better quarterback than Vince Young in 2005 through 5 football games. Now, if you want to say small sample size, you can say that. I would also say that Kyler Murray played football at Texas A&M, played some backup at OU. Vince Young had played a couple years as the starting quarterback at Texas. So that one really doesn't wash for me because both guys had played a lot of football. So Texas fans, ahead of number 7 Oklahoma versus number 19 Texas, you should walk away from this knowing Oklahoma is the better football team. Oklahoma has the better quarterback. You'll notice this is the first time that I have mentioned Sam Harji Ellinger throughout this video because I think he would have a hard time being Oklahoma's scout team quarterback. That's how loaded the quarterback room is at Oklahoma, and it only gets better in 2019. All right, that's it for me. Deuces.